Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7. Now today, got some more RTA for you guys. Now this time around, we're not going to be forcing Emote into every draft with the first pick. Instead, we're going to try to kind of pick her where she kind of should be, as a 3rd, 4th, or 5th pick unit, just so you don't have to contend with all of the counter picks like Rowana, Lionheart, and so on and so forth. Let's go ahead and ban the Zio and Aola, and we'll see what we run into here. Oh, this guy bans the Emote, that's okay. We can go for a match without her, that is fine. But thankfully they banned the Lua, so obviously they're going to first pick C. Lilius, because why would you not first pick C. Lilius? Oh, never mind. They're going for a Karina first pick. Okay, well, if Karina is getting picked out here, we could actually go for LRK. Do we want to go for a Spectre Tenebria? I don't think so. It's a little too early for that. LRK seems like a good first pick into Karina, because we do have a true damage and we can burst through her defenses because we ignore them. So we'll go for the LR Crow, and I kind of want to go for Hand Guy as well here, just to take it away from my opponent, and it allows me to be more versatile with my picks later because I have an attack buffer and a cleanser and a CR pusher all in one unit. So we'll see how they pick for these two. This guy is an Emperor, so we do have to be more cautious and more careful. Alright, then we're going for the C. Lilius. That's also why Hand Guy is a great pick early on, so we don't have to worry too much about the C. Lilius. At this point, ooh, Flitica as well. Flitica's a great counter into Hand Guy, and I don't really like that. However, he doesn't really have too much damage going on right now. Stene could be okay here, but she is a little risky, because if Flitica's on damage and Karina S3s, it could just pop the Spectre really early on. APOC Ravi seems like an okay choice. We can also go for, yeah, we could probably go for an APOC Ravi, and go for something like Luluka here. Yeah, I think Luluka will be alright. This seems like a pretty decent team so far. He might pick something like Spectre, take it away from me, because as it stands right now, Spectre's looking very enticing. Straze is going to be pretty fast, so I don't really like that. He can also just nuke my LRK, which we don't necessarily want right off the bat. I think what we can do is, if he doesn't have another fantastic pick here, which very unlikely because this guy is an Emperor, then we can ban the Straze, and I can probably try to squeeze in another really strong solo kick. Ooh, okay. Kisei getting picked out. So Kisei and Karina we can let through, right? So with that, let's go for an Earth unit. That would be pretty decent into these guys. Armin, Senya actually looks really good here. So does Celine. Right, so does Celine. Yeah, let's go for Celine here. I think we'll go for that, and then we'll get rid of the Straze. Celine's great, so it prevents C. Lilius from kind of doing her skills, but if we accidentally pop Karina with some of our damage, right, LRK, Ravi, anything like that, pops Karina's barrier, it's a non-attack skill, Celine will go and pop into somebody, and that will finish him off. Ooh, okay, APOC Ravi is going to get banned out, so we have Celine and LRK, that's our damage dealers. Do we need Lulucon resist? I think so. Celine is looking pretty good here, I think. Yep, self-imprint attack, that is fine. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Now my Celine is actually kind of re-geared, so I'm kind of excited to use her. Fully re-geared and ready to go. Very bulky. Look at this. Look at that. Where's the damage, huh? Where's that damage? Alright, now if he crits my Celine again, like if his Kisei got really lucky there, but if he crits my Celine once more, we're gonna be in trouble. He's gonna go for the S2. This might, ooh, nice barrier. This might be an effectiveness Flitica. He's not dealing that much damage here. He's gonna reset the LRK, but I'm okay with that. Effectiveness Fliticas can reset him no problem. Yep, well, that's quite alright. Kisei's gonna go. She's probably just gonna S3 into Emote to reset him. There we go. And what we can now do is try to break some skill nulls. The skill null is going to be quite annoying, actually, but with our Luluka, I think we'll be fine. We're going to try to break the skill nulls. Now, to do that, I do need an AoE, but LRK was reset. Oh, he's going to just go for true damage onto Celine. It's not really going to do all that much. Do we pop the S3? And go for the heal? Yes, I think we do. Might as well. Just go ahead and pop it. LRK, let's go for this C. Lilius here. And for Celine, let's get our evasion up. Let's go for a hit on this C. Lilius, right? We're not going to deal that much damage because my Celine, look at that, 16k HP. So we do get a little bit of a heal. Celine is going to go. She's going to hit the Kisei, but unfortunately it doesn't kill. That's okay. We still get an attack buff when we push ourselves up. Kisei, though, is going to be pretty safe right now. But look at our team. Super, super tanky, right? And he can pop his skills now because our Celine did use her S2 proc. So he's able to go for his skills, but look, Luluka is right there, and she will be able to strip the opponent's units, hopefully getting his Kisei and stuff out of stealth. That would be fantastic. Rocket Punch Gauntlet is going to be dealing quite a bit of damage to me, but it's still okay, because we have full evasion. There's Karina can't possibly hit us. So I don't know why he went for the S3 on her necessarily. There's no chance that he could ever pop her, and there you go! Celine, man, Celine. Build her bulky. That's the way to go right now, in my opinion. But yeah, she's looking fantastic. In more ways than one. I love how the opponent just gave up. I don't know why they went for an S3 into the Celine with Karina. There's no chance, because we have the evasion buff, there's no chance that Karina could hit us. We have 100% evasion because of the elemental advantage that we had, and the evasion buff, right? So with Celine being so tanky, my opponent pretty much had no choice. No chance. Flitika's too squishy, and so is the Kisei, right? So once my Luluka would take the turn, we'd be able to pop our S2, we'd get the Kisei out of stealth, and we can pop her with the Celine, and then it'd probably be game right there. Okay, let's see what our opponent has banned. LRK is gone, Briar Witch is gone, so evasion might be on the table. We get a first pick unit, so I'm just going to go ahead and first pick Emote here, because I'm expecting my opponent to go C. Lilius. If they go for C. Lilius, oh my god, never mind. They're just going to go evasion, huh? Okay, I like this. This is very unique. So, Spectre Tenebria getting picked out, no LRK, that's fine. He has Assassin Cartuja as well. Alright, well, if we're going down this route, then should we go for something like... Zahak and Rylet? I mean, that pretty much takes all the anti-evasion units off the table, and it takes away his Rylet that he could potentially go for. I think we could do that. We could also go for C. Lilius, actually. C. Lilius is a fantastic unit to have here, because if he goes for evasion units, we can strip the evasion off of things like Rylet. And I think I'll just go for a Zahak play. Now, this might be leaning way too much into his whole evasion thing that he's telegraphing here. And he can easily change things up. But we'll see how it goes. Zahak is decent into Karina, because we do have the first turn invincibility, and we can actually deal a ton of damage if we soul burn into her, if she doesn't have her defense buff. Let's see what he goes for down here. We still have 2 picks. We're going relatively quick here. C. Lilius is a faster unit. Emote 240 speed, you know, for some tempo with his S1 pushing up the team. Zahak is pretty fast as well. Rimuru, huh? Rimuru can steal the invincibility and then try to nuke somebody. That's quite interesting. I could actually go for Solitaria here. Solitaria is fantastic as control. If we go Solitaria, I think Pirate Captain Flan might also be in order. because you can control this entire team with those 2 units. But do I risk it? Right? If they 15% me, is it over? That's so tricky. But let's do it anyway. Let's go for the Solitaria. And I think we go for Pirate Captain Flan. I think so. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just slam the control units in. We already took a very common cleanser, Emote. He has no cleanses on his team so far. So if he picks a cleanser down here, we can always ban them. And if he doesn't, then we can get rid of something like Rimuru that can easily cut my team and interrupt my skills. But with Sea Lilius, I think we can probably just provoke the Rimuru, push him back and everything. Should still be fine. There's a lot of control on this team right now. Ed getting picked out, we're just going to ban him. I think we got this. He's going to get rid of Pirate Captain Flan. And that's okay with me. I think our team should be okay. Sea Lilius giving the attack to everybody is also fine. So let's do it. Alright, this is all gonna be... all gonna come down to whether or not this Rimuru resists my Solitaria and my Sea Lilius. If we can push him back and provoke, or we can stun him with Solitaria, I think we're gonna be in a pretty good position. Otherwise, you know, Spectre Tenebria is just gonna absolutely destroy my team because I don't have any reach for her. Okay, so this Rimuru, everyone has barrier. Interesting. Karina is on... Is this a protection set Karina? Okay, well, we can go ahead and provoke the Rimuru. Oh, no, he does resist, so that's pretty bad for me right now. With the resist there, let's go ahead and pop this here. Ooh, wait a minute. Is that a Warhorn Spectre? Interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm gonna go for the Karina, just so that we can get her down as soon as possible. Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage. Alright, Reamer is gonna go. I don't know if he cuts or not. Okay, he does not cut. That is pretty good for me. So, I can just go for an S3, but is an S1 better for a bunch of debuffs? I think it's better to just go ahead and stun the Rimuru. He resisted the strip, but let's see if we can at least get the stun here. Okay, very nice. We got the stun, got the unbuffable too, and everyone has a barrier. We're looking pretty decent right now, so let's just push up our units. Ooh, that was really bad actually. Oh, that defense break. So this Spectre has an attack down. I'm not too worried overall. My Emote hasn't popped his skills yet, but he's definitely going to take advantage of that defense break. Gonna deal quite a bit of damage. Thankfully we have Vigor, helping us out a little bit. But Karina might just S3 here, I don't know. Oh yeah, there she goes. She might not live another turn if she doesn't, so might as well, right? Alright, going for the S3, gets that defense break again, but I think we're okay because Assassin Cartuja gets to go, but I don't think he's going to be able to stun. He might be able to stun Zahak, but we can still cleanse with our Emote. Okay, he's just going to chip away at him. That's okay. What we can do now is go for this Karina. Hopefully it brings Zahak. Oh, very nice. Get rid of that right there. Let's go for the S3 so we can lap because we get 50% combat readiness. And we'll use Zahak to go into this Rimuru, so we get an attack buff, right? We can soul burn this, so deal a ton of damage to the Rimuru. And we have extra hit chance on our Zahak's S3, so we basically ensure that we could burst down the Karina very early on. Let's go for the Assassin Cartuja and hope that we land some, oh wow, resist, huh? Hopefully we can land some debuffs onto the Spectre. Only speed down. She's still attack down, so I don't know if she can actually kill the Zahak here. He's gonna try. Oh, very nice. That attack down saving us, essentially. Let's go for the S2. Oh, okay. Assassin Cartuja is looking very spooky, but we do have immunity on our Zahak. So he can't be stunned, and I don't think Assassin Cartuja has enough damage to kill us here. That's good. Let's go for a Soul Burn. Let's go ahead and hit this Assassin Cartuja. Very nice. And now it's just the Spectre Tenebria left, and I think we can pretty much win this by controlling her. And there you go! Taken down... Was this an Emperor player? I think so. Taking down the Emperor player right there. Not too shabby. Alright, let's jump into another match. 2 matches under the belt here. Unfortunately, nothing that is really showing an ML Landy game necessarily. We'll try to fit her in, but this was definitely a pretty interesting one. I normally never pick C. Lilius, but because I saw him ban the Bryceria, I had an inkling that he might have tried to do a little cheese with some weird strats, and we definitely managed to play through it, right? That Spectre Tenebria on Warhorn, and all those shenanigans. Oh my god, we're fighting so many Emperor players now. It's another Emperor player, so Zio and Aola, let's ban these. Prevent them from going free aggro with Zio and Jacko. Sky bans ML Landy, so probably doesn't like standard players. Yep. How'd I know? Oh man, it's as if these players and their pre-bans can tell you a lot about how they're gonna play. So do pay attention to how your opponent's pre-banning, right? With things like Aola pre-banned, you can expect somebody to be playing standard. Now, Aiden and ML Landy pre-banned means that they probably don't want you to play standard, and they're probably playing aggro or cleave. Because I banned Zio, he's looking like he's going for a more cleave-oriented build, and that's okay. We can go for something like DJB, I think. DJB and let's go for LRK. LRK is going to be pretty good for damage mitigation on our team, and also to help us out in terms of getting a barrier. He's still going for Jacko Cleave here. Interesting. Politis, Jacko, and Ron. Okay. Could Bellion work? I think Bellion could still be okay here. Do we want to go for that? We could just ban Politis, because I think we're going to have a pretty decent advantage into this team anyway. I could go Ron, or not Ron, he has Ron, so I could go for Ed, for example. And I can also go for something like Sage Ball. So the good thing about him banning Aiden is that I don't have to worry about Aiden just being picked and completely screwing over Ed and Sage Ball. I can just go ahead and focus on finding any unit that I can to disrupt his plays, right? Normally, Aiden is used to prevent things like Sage Ball and Ed from being used, because if you use an AoE skill or if Ed counters and stuff, it'll push the Aiden up, she cuts your team, and then she'll nuke one of your important anti-cleave units. But with all this right now, let's see, he has Kisei. What do we want to go for? Kisei is probably for the Ed. Do we go for Karina here? Karina seems pretty decent, yeah? Let's go for Karina. And we ban the Politis. I think I'm fine fighting the rest because of DJB's push. If he bans DJB, then Sage Ball is going to exist. He actually lets both of them through, which is insane to me. But this also shows me that he's probably not going to pop his Ron's S3 right off the bat, which is still fine if he doesn't want to do that. Let's see what he does though, because Sage Ball is going to push himself up. Yeah, he's just going to S1, and that's... Oh, he's going to RNL! Wow! Okay. We could just try to nuke somebody, but I think we still just go for an S2 regardless. Okay, very nice. Good sleeps here. Jacko is... Oh yeah, see... Why would you not ban Sage Ball? Yeah, anyway, so I love it when people do pick cleave. It's really rare that you see people try to cleave nowadays. Most people just prefer aggro because it's safer, you can pivot much easier. Man, I love when people try to cleave me because I have every single anti-cleave unit built just for these disgusting, filthy cleavers. And you just pick. It's like going shopping, right? With an unlimited budget. You just walk down the aisle of the grocery store and you're like, ah, well, let's see what I want. Let's pick Ed, put him in the basket, Sage Ball, DJB, Karina, you know, anything that your opponent has, you could just counterpick it, right? Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so let's let's refocus here, right? Is this player champion or emperor? Because I don't want to fight any more emperor players. I'm not at I've never been emperor before, so let's hopefully we're fighting. Oh my god, no, it's another emperor player. This is disgusting. I'm getting mashed up with emperor players so early on. This is not fair at all. Okay. Lua and Politis banned, so that's fine. This guy's from the JP server, so I'm a little scared of him actually. A little bit scared. Let's go for LRK. The Japanese server has players that build such weird units with weird kits. Like this Aiden here could be a 20k HP Aiden, right? The Sea Lilias could have 200 resist. I've seen them. The resist Sea Liliuses that are slower really mess with your turn orders and picks, right? Your cleansers go before the Sea Lilius. It's awful. Alright, Sea Lilius is picked out. He's gonna go for Landy. That's okay. We could actually just, with Sea Lilius and Landy, I mean, you might as well go Lionheart and Rowana. But we can just go for Rowana for now. Do we want to go Lethe here? Do I want to take away the Lethe from my opponent? I definitely want to go Rowana. So let's pick her. And I guess we could pick Lionheart. I don't think my opponent's going to pick Lethe into Lionheart. Lethe would be really bad for me here, but I don't think they're going to do that. It's not a very common pick into Lionheart. A Ravi is pretty common actually, so I can definitely expect that. Remnant Violet. Okay, so he's making me tank down. He's going for some really aggressive, high damage units to try to burst through my defenses. I see. Alright, with Remnant Violet there, though. And Ahmed. Wow. Ahmed and Remnant Violet. That is really scary, actually. What do I want to do with this? Bologna still seems very good, but I have to ban the Rylet if I do that. Or I go Solitaria. Bologna still seems really good here. Ooh, but this is tricky. Do we go Briar Witch? Let's go Bologna. And it's either Briar Witch or Solitaria. Let's do this. Let's go for Briar Witch, just because I feel like she has a higher chance of getting banned out. I think I still ban the Rylet in this case. I know Kisei is going to be a lot of damage, but if we ban the Rylet, it's going to definitely help us out quite a bit. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Force banned on the Bryceria. So that was a 50-50, right? I was hoping my opponent would ban the Bryceria, but I banned the Rylet. So if he bans Bryceria, you know, I don't have any way to beat this Rylet here. Let's give the HP to my Bologna and to my Lionheart Sirmia. I think that's good. Do we need the attack buff on Bologna? She could give health to everybody. I think I'd rather her give health to everybody so that we stay alive. And let's see how it goes. Alright, so Sea Lily is probably just going to pop off because we have nothing to punish her non-attack skills, and we don't really have a cleanse either, unless of course he hits Rowana, but not very likely. The only unit this attack down hurts is the Bologna though, so this is okay. Crowd does not get provoked, which is fine. He's gonna Ahmed the Kisei, and it's gonna be a ton of incoming damage. It's gonna be awful. Especially if he gets lucky here and he gets a crit damage buff. If he gets attack and crit damage buff here, which he doesn't, thankfully, because he already has Vigor, right? So he gets an attack increase by 30 and 50%. That's a lot of damage here. He's gonna S2, he's gonna S3, and he's gonna probably just delete the Lionheart Sirmia. So we're pretty much screwed. Yeah, he's going really aggressive. Oh my god! Oh my god, that's beautiful! Alright, we should try that sometime. Going for Ahmed Kisei with Rylet. Ooh, you know what? That looks fun as hell. Let's do it. Let's try that. Wow, he just absolutely cleaved me with that Kisei. That Landy was nothing but bait there. Alright. This guy's also an Emperor player. See, I'm just fighting Emperor players right now, and we're just kind of stealing their strats, right? That's what we're doing. Oh man, this guy bans the ML Landy. I really wanted to go in and try that for myself, because I do have Ahmed and Kisei built, but that's unfortunate. What do we do? What do we do? First pick. Let's go for LRK here. Wow, that was a really clean and beautiful cleave. That was nice. Oh, Ed and Ron. Oh my god. What? Wait, why is he doing that? He's picking Ed so that I can't counterpick Ed into his Ron. But let's go for... Do we just go for DJB here? I think so. Let's still go for DJB. We can't Sage Ball into Ed, but we can later if we need to. Let's go for Karina. Karina's good into Ed, so let's see what this guy does for his cleave here. Rimuru, so he's now just counterpicking me. Flitica going in as well. Alright. Into this team, we could go for... You can still go Sage Ball if you ban Ed. So if we go Sage Ball... What else would we do if we go into Sage Ball here? Do you go Apoc Ravi? Dilibet. Apoc Ravi, Dilibet. Apoc Ravi or Dilibet here? Ooh. Dilibet would not be great into Rimuru, but I think we can Apoc Ravi this. Right? Definitely go Apoc Ravi, and then we can still go Sage Ball. I think we can still go Sage Ball. We just take this, we take the Ed, and we ban him. Right? Because my units are still good into his entire team. He's way too squishy right now. He needs to pick a DPS that can go through Karina, Apoc Ravi, and Sage Ball, and I don't think that's going to happen. Violet getting picked out is okay. Let's just go ahead and ban the Ed here, right? Or do we even need to ban the Ed? We have Karina and we have Apoc Ravi. Could just ban Rimuru. Yeah, we could just ban the Rimuru, I think. Yeah, let's do that. He's gonna ban the Apoc, that's okay. So we have LRK, Karina, and Sage Ball into all of his units. I think we're fine. I think we're just fine. Does DJB need that resist? Maybe. It might be an effectiveness Flitica, so we'll keep him on resist imprint. Otherwise I would imprint release. Okay, so let's see what happens. He's gonna S2. And Sage Ball is going to cut here. Now, if I S2, Ed's gonna counter, Violet's gonna counter. It's gonna hurt quite a bit, but it's still okay. He's just gonna let rip the S3. I don't think he has enough effectiveness to really, yeah, everyone's gonna resist, so it's fine. Do I even need to pop my Sage Ball and his S2? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think I might as well just go for an S1 here, right? Just let Sage Ball cut with all of his units about to go, because Flitica's gonna strip, right? And he's gonna push up his team. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We'll let the Ed keep the immunity buff, because then Karina can just S3. And we'll try to pop him down. He's going to try to reset the LRK. It is a 9k HP Flitica, so I don't know if this is damage or not. Okay, it is not. It is an effectiveness Flitica. But that's still fine. Ed can S3. He can probably lap the Karina. He can probably get rid of the immunity on him. But that's still alright. Sage Ball will be able to push himself up. Ooh, Karina does too, actually. Oh, there we go. Wait a minute right here. Wait just a second. Let's go for this. Right? Because Ed can't be defense broken. He is, he does have immunity. And I could just push up the entire team. And Sage Ball can S3 too. Now, do we really want to use our Sage Ball's S3 onto Ed right here? We could. Let's just soften him up here. We're missing 12k health. I think we can do this. I think we can kill the Ed, so let's go for it. Oh, it doesn't kill! Uh-oh, that might have been really, really bad for me. That's gonna be pretty bad. His Violet actually doesn't have that much damage, so I'm not too worried. My Karina should be able to handle him here. Ed's gonna go for the Sage Ball. He gets the kill. That's quite alright, though. I think Karina and LRK can still do this. Alright, let me go for a hit onto... Oh, let's go... No. Let's go for a Barrier Inversion. I know, this gives Ed the debuff here, but that is fine. Because Karina is still going to give him a debuff regardless. So let's go for it. There we go. Just finish him off. No more Ed. And we can just wait for LRK to get his S3 back up. Oh, he Arnells out of the stun. Wow, how disgusting is that? Oh no. Well, the good thing is, even if he has 3s, it's just going to give him a skill null. He can't debuff anyone here because I don't think he's built with effectiveness. It does give us a little shield, which is nice. He's going to try to focus down the DJB. That's okay. Let's go for some healing on the S1 and hope that we're still okay. Violet can still eat his apple to heal. And he can S1 here, so his next turn he gets a free S3. Okay, but he's not dealing too much damage, which is good for me, because my Karina... let's go ahead and finish off the Ron. I want to make sure this this guy can't just get free stuff going. Oh, very nice dual attack, I love that. Rocket Punch Gauntlet's gonna proc. Ooh, Karina's gonna proc too. Very good. So, at this point, he's gonna S2. Oh, he's gonna strip the defense buff, which really sucks here. But can we get a stun? I just want some heals, mostly. No stun. We do get to S3, so I might as well just S3 the Flitica and try to splash damage the Violet. Because there's no reason, or the Violet, there's no reason to hit the Violet, because you'll always miss if you're an ice unit. He's gonna go for the LRK. Oh, that's a lot of damage, actually. That's a lot of damage. Let's go for an S2. Yeah, let's go for an S2 here and try to blind him. Oh, no blind. What a shame. Alright, he's gonna keep emoting me, though. Oh, his Violet is ramping up damage. That's not good. That's not good at all. He's gonna go for the Karina. Wow, we only really have one more chance here. So let's go for the Soul Burn. Let's hope that we get some nice heals. And let's hope that Karina's splash damage is enough here to finish him off. If not, then uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be enough. Oh! Oh man. Where are your emotes now, buddy? Where are the emotes now, buddy? Oh man. Where are the emotes now, man? Where are the emotes now?